What's up, everyone? Mouth Breather Podcast back with an emergency video. Breaking news from Marvel Studios, the MCU. And I just read on this 2 minutes ago from the Russo brothers.
Please be good.
Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson.
No, don't say
is
anything.
Giving the honors to say the famous line, Avengers Assemble.
No.
In the new Avengers Doomsday film, Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson will be the one to be saying Avengers Assemble.
What? Because they couldn't. Because they couldn't figure out another line for it. Really? Avengers Assemble.
What?
Avengers Assemble. It's like, shut up.
Well, Chris Evans, Steve Rogers says.
Yeah, perfectly good. Fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine for him to say it. But no one cares what she said.
I'm excited. I think Sam Wilson deserves this.
No, he doesn't. He deserves to be a Falcon. That's it. And his name shouldn't be. It should have been Captain Falcon, and you know it. It shouldn't be. My name is Captain America.
Well, it's because
Captain
America is a role. It's a role that someone said. It's kind of like the President of the United States. You say Mr. President. It's like that. It's a role. So Captain Falcon, as it does make sense because he was Falcon before.
Avengers Assemble.
It would be like if
Avengers Assemble. It's like a redneck saying something like that.
It'd be like if the
actually, I'd rather see Larry the Cable Guy saying that than Anthony Mackie. He's an annoying piece of crap. He shouldn't have even been an actor. He's annoying.
Oh my god.
Avengers Assemble. The Russo brothers are stupid.
I think it's gonna be cool to see.
Avengers Assemble.
Because this is like the future of the MCU.
Oh gosh, for crying out loud!
And in the comics, Sam.
My
Wilson
name is Sam Wilson. Avengers Assemble. Shut your freaking mouth.
Sam Wilson is such a cool character.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is, because he can fly. He has.
The Russo brothers are stupid.
No, and in Avengers Endgame, the cool thing about it, do you remember when Chris Evans, Steve Rogers, and Anthony Mackie's
basically gave him the shield?
Sam Wilson, they're doing cardio and they're running across the Washington Monument.
Yes.
And Chris Evans runs past him and he says, "On your left."
Don't say it. Don't you say any left. Come on!
And then later in the movie, Sam Wilson does the famous line when they're about to be killed by Thanos. And he says, "Hey, Cap," in his headset, "Hey, Cap, on your left."
Hey, Captain Remy. Captain Sam, can you hear me? On your left.
And then Steve Rogers looks to his left and a portal opens and here comes the Wakandans and everybody to save them. Sam Wilson did that. And now he deserves to be the one to say Avengers Assemble after Steve Rogers handed him the shield.
I'd rather have Bucky say that. I'd rather have Bucky say that than this idiot nincompoop. Avengers Assemble! Shut up. Holy crap. This guy, you put this guy on a high pedestal. He's not that great of an actor. Not great story.
He's a actor.
Dumb, ridiculous. Shut up! My gosh! Avengers Assemble! No, don't say it.
It's gonna
Don't
be cool.
No, it's not.
I
I'm
can't
gonna
wait.
boo it, and I'm gonna be like, "You suck." As an actor, as a character, you're just terrible. You're not Steve Rogers.
He's not Steve Rogers.
And he's not even better, not even close to
Sam Wilson, darn it.
No, you can have him all you want, but Avengers Assemble!
The man that tamed the beast that we like to call Red Hulk.
Avengers Assemble! That movie was stupid too. Just saying. That whole movie, he got one chance of having a movie, and it bombed. In my opinion. It bombed. Wasn't good.
Not one chance he was in Avengers.
No, what I'm saying is, like, by him so-called self, it bombed. Wasn't that great of a movie. Red Hulk was too red. It was just very...
Red Hulk was too red.
Yeah, it was too bright red, and it was dumb. You guys can make fun of me all you want, but Avengers Assemble! Shut up. For crying out loud, who are these dumb, Russo brothers? I'm gonna talk to them. Shut up. Oh my gosh. For Pete's sakes. For crying out loud. Oh my gosh. Should I go on?
All this news keeps coming out for this movie, and I could not be more excited. We got news last week that Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker.
You know who should say this?
Returning.
You know who should say this before him ever? Scarlett Johansson. The new not Scarlett Johansson, but the new Black Widow should say it.
But she's not an Avenger.
New Avenger, actually. Mind yourself. You shut your mouth.
Thunderbolt.
No, it's
She's a Thunderbolt.
The new Avengers. Because she should say it more than my name is Wilson, whatever his name is.
That lady that
dumbest name, dumbest decision.
That lady that titled them the New Avengers has no authority. The Avengers are still
You liked it
around.
in the beginning.
I like the movie. Yes.
No, you like the name. You're just backpedaling because you like Rainn Wilson. Rainn Wilson? No, that's a different actor.
I like the movie.
Sam Wilson.
But
December.
Do I think the Thunderbolts are going to be the ones to defeat Doctor Doom? Absolutely not. They could because they have one weapon of choice. But they have
one weapon
Sentry
of choice.
But
Sentry can
when
kick
the Sentry
that guy's hiney.
They're going to have to twirl him into a destruction of mental health just to bring out Sentry.
They could. They did
when
before.
The whole movie, they're trying to get him away from Sentry. And I don't even think Sentry would defeat Doctor Doom anyway. I would say he's
weak.
I would say
comparison
just as powerful as Thanos, if not more.
No.
And that's why they're having to get together.
No.
Not just the Avengers like Endgame. They're getting together. Everybody. The Fantastic Four, the X-Men, the Avengers, the Thunderbolts, the Wakandans.
Yeah, because
Peter
they have
Parker.
To. No, the thing is about
Tobey
this.
Maguire's
The thing
Peter
is
Parker.
about this is to make this movie good. They have to dig up every single Avenger, every single hero, villain, and whatever into one movie. Really, that's kind of pathetic.
I think it's cool because
I think it's kind of pathetic.
It's the Avengers.
Look at Brand New Day. Brand New Day didn't have to do that. They're fine. Now look at this. They're really digging the narrative, reaching.
Well, but
just for a good movie.
It's both Marvel though.
I know. I just don't see it being that great of a movie.
I'm so hyped for it.
I was hyped for it, but man, you're reaching for. You're putting Sam Wilson in there, Sam Wilson's not that great of a character. He's not that strong. He's a robot. He has a robotic suit. A robotic suit. Sam Wilson does not have powers. He has this man-made suit that he's like, push a button, like, wings. Now I can fly. I can glide.
Which is cool. Because it's cool.
Stupid.
It was given to him.
Dumb.
By the government.
The dumbest thing ever.
It's equivalent to when the government gives the military tanks and missiles and different things. What, they're just gonna have him show up with nothing? Especially if he
They
didn't
should have gave him a serum. I'm sorry. They should have gave him a
doesn't
serum.
want the serum.
They
because he
should
wants to
just
do it himself.
no.
That's what
no.
separates Steve
No.
Rogers and Sam Wilson.
No, I don't like
You
him.
don't want them
No.
to be the same person.
Okay, then maybe they shouldn't be making the same exact movies then, because then
It's
that's
not
what
the
you're
same
saying.
exact
No, what I'm
movies.
saying is you shouldn't be liking sequels and remakes, reboots.
No,
then, because then that's what you're saying.
No, because there's a difference. Just like I said, it's like a presidential title. Is one president the same as the next? No, they don't have the same exact values. One person is different than the next. Just like a boss. One boss is in, and then the next boss comes in. They're not going to be the same person. You wouldn't want that. Because then they'd be like
Robots, I get it. But I just like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard was, hey, let's not do the serum. Let's not
I
do
think
the
it's
serum
cool.
because I'm thronging up with a £1,000,000 suit that I can't die. It's like, how did you survive the Red Hulk? Bullcrap to you. That is fake news. You should have been dead. Dead. No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
the technology of his
Doesn't
suit
make
does
sense.
make it make sense.
No, it's
It
like
does.
Batman with his freaking. I know there's two different companies, but with that, was it a ton? He could have lifted that truck.
But okay, here's
that
the
does
other
not
thing.
make sense.
You're
Why
talking
does
about making sense, but yet we have a Hulk. Does a Hulk make sense? We don't have Hulks on our Earth. It's not supposed to make sense. It's a comic book movie. It's a comic book turned into a movie. It's not gonna.
Yeah,
make
but
sense.
I think Hulk could exist.
It's like
though.
the same thing like people were talking about with
Chemicals
the
can
Odyssey.
do weird things to someone's body.
The same. I saw a clip about the Odyssey where someone was like, "Well, I don't understand why is the Cyclops not accurate?" It's a Cyclops for crying out
Okay, that
loud.
doesn't make
It's
sense.
not-
I agree with you because I like the Cyclops just fine. But what I'm saying is Sam Wilson, I think Spider-Man or Hulk should just stick him in with that serum and he'll be strong and convincible.
He's already strong. He defeated Red Hulk,
By dumb luck.
but he defeated him, and it wasn't dumb luck.
It was dumb luck because he shouldn't. It doesn't make sense for him to beat someone like him.
With what he has on, it does.
No, it doesn't.
You're thinking
it doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
You're thinking it as
He's
okay,
not.
he's just a human being.
He's a
He
human
has-
being.
but
he
not
shouldn't
with
have,
all the. He's flying, so obviously.
First of all, he's not flying. He's gliding. I'm just gonna put that out there. He's
you
gliding.
know exactly what I mean.
He's gliding. He's not flying, and he's not a superhero. He's not.
Okay, so
a
when we go on an
superhero.
when we fly on airplanes, we're not flying. Then we're gliding on airplanes. Is that
No,
what
that's
you're saying?
That's a little different because
No, it's not because it just has
actually we're
wings.
not flying.
We're
We're not
gliding.
flying.
We're gliding.
We're not flying. We're sitting. The captain's flying.
So, and we're gliding.
The reason why we're sitting is because the captain's flying.
Yes,
and
but
technically,
okay.
technically, the captain's not flying. The plane is.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so if if
He's
somebody
technically not
called
flying.
you,
It's the suit.
if somebody, we all know that.
It's
I
not
just said-
cool.
I
It's
just
not
said-
cool. Oh, I have a gadget to make myself fly. Ooh, we're
Okay,
glide.
so if
Stupid.
somebody called you and said, "Where are you at?" and you say, "Oh, I'm driving to the movie theater," what are you gonna say? I'm sitting to the movie theater because the car is moving. You're not gonna explain to someone, "Oh, my car is driving me to the movie theater."
You're making good points,
No,
and I don't like it.
There's a steering wheel. You drive the car just like his wings. Yeah, he has wings. He still has to move them. The wings don't just move for him. He has to figure out which way he wants to turn and go. I don't understand why. Do you not like
I don't like
superheroes having gadgets?
Well, I'm okay with superheroes having gadgets. I just don't like He's not a
Also-
superhero.
and
He's
also,
not a
do-
superhero. He's a dumb.
Do you not like the Falcon in general as as a position?
I think the Falcon is perfect as a position. Okay,
Because that's
I
what
think
he
it's
is.
fine. I think it's
He's
fine.
the Falcon, but he's
Don't get me
been
wrong.
appointed to Captain America.
And I think that was a poor choice.
Steve Rogers went back to be with his wife. And
I
then
think that was a
gave
poor
him the
choice.
shield. Giving his right hand
Because
man.
was that comic accurate for him to do?
Yes.
Wilson?
Sam Wilson is Captain America in the comics. And he's a great one.
Well, did the comic book tell the movie theater that, or did the comic book tell the movie that? Because maybe the comic book was good, but the movies are just not.
I think it's cool.
I don't think it is.
I think action is cool. And that
I
is
like
nothing
action,
but
but-
action. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I think he should have had the serum. I'm pro serum for this one because it made.
Then he would have
Steve
been
Rogers
just like
so cool.
Yes, it made Steve Rogers cool, but Sam Wilson's a different person. He is going on a different path.
I don't know. I just don't like the guy.
I don't want if I'm going to see a new
He's
Captain,
arrogant.
because Steve Rogers went back to be with his wife, died in the New World because
I
it
just
made
don't see him
old.
being a great
So
captain.
if we're going to have another Captain America, why would we want it to be just like the Captain America?
So
we
when is he
lost?
going to not be in that role anymore? Because I can't wait.
He'll be in that role for a long time.
Oh my gosh, just kill him off.
If they're having him say Avengers Assemble, that means the company wants him there. The last person, who was the last person to say Avengers Assemble?
Well, the real
Chris Evans, Steve
Captain
Rogers.
America. The real Captain America. Not this poor...
But you're saying that, but Steve Rogers himself handed... You should be mad at Steve Rogers. You should be mad at Steve Rogers that he handed him the shield.
No, I just don't think that the guy is the right role. We should have had Eddie Murphy play him.
Eddie Murphy.
Or we should have
Could
had...
you really see Eddie Murphy being a superhero, though? It would be...
No.
People would laugh at it.
Okay, no, not real. I'm just being facetious, I guess.
What do you not like?
Or John...
What is it with Anthony Mackie that you're not liking? Is
His
it that...
aura. I don't... Not aura. That sounds weird to say, but I just don't like his personality. Like, he doesn't sound like a superhero or leader.
He's passionate about what he does, and
He's not.
He
He's
rooted
like,
on, and
he's like Toby. He's like Tom Holland that I didn't like, and then now I'm starting to like Tom Holland. But
he loved Steve Rogers. He was always right there for him when he needed to. I just think I'm trying.
No,
I really want to understand. Okay, you talked about the gadgets, and that you wish he had the serum.
I just think the serum would have been better. It would have been already.
Isn't it cool to... But no, I feel like... Isn't it cool to see someone like us try to live in this universe rather than aliens?
No, because it doesn't make sense. Because it doesn't make sense. Like, for me, I don't think that makes any sense for a comic. Like, yes, I get it. It's a comic book. It's made up. Myth.
Does it make sense that a firefighter puts on special clothes and goes into a burning building and comes out alive?
Actually, sometimes they can catch on fire, so like.
But most of the time they come out alive. Just like this, he puts on protective gear and uses it in battle against a big enemy. A firefighter puts on protective gear and goes against a big enemy, a burning building on fire. This non-alien like superhero shows how it connects to us and how we, like, obviously there is no superheroes in our world is different. It's not like that.
I guess if you put...
It shows us how we can relate to it. I love the difference between a superhero who has powers and a superhero who has to create their own. Because not all superheroes have to have superpowers. They can create their own.
Maybe I need to rewatch it or something and give it a second chance. But I'm just so simple-headed, and it's so hard for me just to be like, oh, you're right. But no, I'm not going to say that because I don't believe that Sam Wilson is fit by any means to say Avengers Assemble. No, I don't think that's... I think they could have gotten a better actor. I don't care about... Like, this is the thing for me. It's not for the race. It's not, you know... It's not his race or his gender or anything like that. I just don't think he's a great actor for this role. I think they could have picked a better actor. I don't care if Sam Wilson was, you know, black or anything. I just don't think... I don't see him long term. I do. I don't. I just think he's just annoying.
He's been there for a long time already.
He's an annoying character. It's like... No. I don't think anybody's really respecting that guy. Not the guy, but the character, because it's going to take me a while to get... Like, for me, for Tom Holland, it took me a while just to get to enjoy that character.
Sam Wilson isn't new, though. He's been right by Steve Rogers'
But he's
side.
doing a new position, and I hate it. He should have just stuck with his position.
But he couldn't because Steve Rogers decided to go into the past.
I don't.
Are you mad at Steve Rogers that he handed him the shield?
Yeah, a little bit, because I don't think that was a good call.
Picking his right-hand man, the person that was always there for him. Who else would he have picked?
Anybody else. Bucky. Anybody else. I don't know, but just him.
It would be like
it wasn't a great right-hand man.
It'd be like if a president was stepping down, you would pick your vice president, the person that you chose to be right there next to you.
I know, but he's obnoxious. I don't like all the other movies of when he was in it. Well, did I? I don't know.
What? You don't know?
Actually, I don't know. I need to rewatch it. But I just don't like him in this new role. I just think it's arrogance. His arrogance is showing, and it's not a good color for him.
Like, I don't see him as arrogant at all.
It didn't make sense for him to be a radioactive, super strength Hulk type. Doesn't make sense why.
But it wasn't him having the strength; that was his gear. Just like it doesn't.
Yeah, it's just it's a wussy move.
Okay, it's a wussy move. A military.
You have to have gear to win, and you can't do it by yourself. That's kind of a
look at the military. Are they going to go in and try to fight a different country that has beef and go in with nothing? Like that wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense for him to not have anything and go against Hulk.
I get it, but I just really, you have to have the strongest metal, and then it's like Batman all over again with that stupid suit that he could lift a whole truck. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all.
But it's not supposed to make sense because it's a comic book.
Would have been so heavy to the point that shouldn't that suit kill you? Because you can't lift that metal if that metal is very heavy. That doesn't make any gosh darn sense. It just doesn't make sense. Like, it was like for you, Madam Web made no sense. I like Madam Web, but this movie in a whole was...
My problem with Madam Web is because they promoted all the Spider Girls in their suits, and then they show up in their suits for less than 2 minutes of the movie. That was my problem with that.
Well, overall, I don't think that news was that great for me, because I don't know why I overreact. Maybe I overreacted, or maybe I underreacted. I don't know. Well, it wouldn't be under. It would
and
be over,
also, for Madam Web, they also did voiceovers for the characters, even though they were standing there. Like the villain, none of the villain's lines were him speaking in where he was standing. It was all audio recorded over, and you could tell, and it was just awful.
That's stupid. I will say that is stupid, but I would have to rewatch that just to see if you're talking nonsense or if you're talking the truth.